Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. 1441 might be significant. No captions, no hashtags, no trending sounds. Bussies also might be significant. No captions, no hashtags, no trending sounds. Mama Mosey Tarot. If you're seeing me, it could be for a reason. Usually what I do is I pull up a few other decks and I check bottom of the deck energy just to get a vibe for the whole reading. And we have Judgment and the Hierophant. So somebody has decided or judged something or somebody else, possibly having to do with, like, what was the fucking word I was just thinking of? Tradition. So I set them down and kids on bikes just laid down. So it's like you're not seeing something about it. And we just had the symbol come out in reverse. You are actively avoiding some sort of knowledge about a judgment that you have made. It could be about a relationship because we've got the Four of Cups here and we've got Justice underneath that. So it might be that you don't like this. You see this first person as a Hierophant, as somebody who is knowledgeable, who is worthy to judge somebody else. And then you see the other person as Justice, possibly. But we've got the Page of Pentacles underneath that. And the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Wands beneath that. So it's like you feel like this person is using this Hierophant. The Hierophant still might be you. I'm not quite sure. We're going to pull a little bit more and see if this lines up. Because this feels like somebody is suspicious of somebody using somebody else. It's the best way that I can say it. Like the relationship doesn't make sense to you and you're trying to make sense of it. And the only thing that makes sense, give it a rest, God. The only thing that makes sense is that this person is a traitor. Stop. So we have Stewpot, No Place Like Home, or No Road Home. Tales from a Fantasy Tavern, No Road Home, right? And then we've got Strength. And with this Strength card and the fact that it came out with Stewpot, I feel like your opinion carries a lot of weight with this Hierophant, this other person. God, I keep covered in my own hair. Ugh. That's what I fucking hate. Anyway. Constrictions. Ooh. If you love this person and you want to see this person happy, they've made their choice. And if you truly love this person, you need to create a connection with this person. What you're bringing notice to, what you are noticing is that you are not connected with this person, that the Hierophant is connected with this person that models himself after Justice, but you think is just the Page of Pentacles. But look at this page, how she's lifting herself up by her own weight with one hand to reach what she wants. Your notice is being brought to this for a reason, and I think it's because you need to find a way to connect with this person. We had the Seven of Ducklings come out, and this is a card of not sloughing off any connections because you think that person might not be, like, why would death be afraid of ducklings? Until they all gang up, you know what I mean? There's a connection with this person that you need to create because they hold a wealth inside them. And that might be what drew this other person in the first place. But you see how this dude is just fucking chill. Like, okay, if you're going to be here, you're going to be here. Might as well get to know you. Yep, might as well get to know you. So we had drawing boundaries in reverse. You've drawn a line between you and this person and you don't need to. You just need to understand this person. The Pondering Senator, you see how there's all these symbols that you can't fucking discern what the fuck they mean. These numbers, these colors, these shapes, all of this. You wouldn't know what this means until you get in the game and learn the rules. There's no point in drawing boundaries to keep this person away when, number one, somebody that you view as a Hierophant has deemed them trustworthy, and number two, has decided to keep them around. Now is not the time to sit in your fucking Bigfoot came out in reverse. Now is not the time to sit in your energy and be like, oh, I'm fucking awesome, no. Yeah, you are. You don't need to be by yourself, though. You need to form a connection so other people can see how awesome you are. You've already got the hermitage part down. You know you're fucking sick. Show everybody else. Do not be the fun police. This can't be a card of somebody who just is awkward in certain situations. But with this in the Hermit in reverse, I get the feeling that you, in those situations, like you just can't keep your fucking snarky comments to yourself. And while entertaining, not good for relationships. Not good for the relationships you already have ties in. Morkborg. Morkborg is a card of gaining new perspective. You see all those eyes? And the waste of everything believed to be solely alone before at their feet. You have... And it's not that you... That's why this card came out with Fun Police. It's not that you need to look and make a connection with this person to see them in a new light, to point out just how exactly awful they are either. Don't do that either. This is you genuinely getting to know somebody, genuinely connecting with somebody that somebody you care for cares about. So be aware. There's a chance that you could turn snarky. Don't do it. Just try to be understanding. Okay? We had Tower Takeover come out. Now, Tower Takeover is, and this might throw you for a loop, getting to know this person and getting it like in their head a little bit. It might deconstruct a lot of ideals that you have already set up about this person, just by dint of them not being who you would picture for this Hierophant in your life. You cannot stay in your, and this kind of is a card for me of echo chambers and being in the same space, doing the same thing over and over and over again. You can't just stay in this little bubble forever with your people. Your people are going to make connections. And if that sparks an insecurity in you, address that. Like I said, if that bothers you, address that. We had the bell tolls, which is drawing attention to something. The martyr of wounds. You're literally just, this person is fucking terrible. Oh. I think it comes down to some childhood issues. Now, for some of you, there is a kid here, and you are worried on behalf of that kid because that kid's been through so much. And it kind of sparks your, like, mama bear anger a little bit. Papa bear anger a little bit, even for some of you. But this is a connection. There's an attention here that you need to see, that you are not 100% looking in the light, okay? Yeah, you're kind of letting your imagination run wild, like they could do this, they could do this. Every little single thing that you think that they could be doing wrong, you see them as doing wrong. And you're not making a joke out of it either. It's not just to perk up your awareness. It's not to work on your sensing of other people like you might be telling yourself or others. That's not what it is. You are actively trying to wound this person under the guise of safety, under the guise of play. And you're letting your imagination run wild with you, with how they could hurt that other person. And I'm not going to say that that is inherently bad, but you catch a lot more flies. No, no. I don't want to say that, because it doesn't feel like... You are protected. So, and I get the feeling that you're protected because this person... And you take it upon yourself, and it makes sense now that the Martyr of Wounds came out. Like, you don't want to see your friend hurt again because they've been fucking destroyed before by somebody. You're kind of getting that vibe again, but this is not, you haven't been told the whole story. This is a card of somebody not noticing the whole story, not seeing the whole story, not having all the facts, and you do not have all the facts to try to make this judgment. Just go with the flow. Be there if you can be there. If you have issues you need to address that are being brought up by the fact that this person is in a relationship with somebody else, or in a connection with somebody else even. Now's the time to work on that. And get to the heart of the matter. This isn't... Get to the heart of the matter, but you don't need to go spelunking like right this instant, okay? As it comes. Take it as it comes. We had Rome come out as well. So it's like, just get to know this person. And as things come up that you are triggered by, work on that. Dig that little alcove out and clean it up. But not all at once. And don't brick up the entrance either. You can't just be like, oh, okay, well, I'll just pretend I'm okay with it and then things will just be fine. No, you have to, because this card came out, you actually have to get to the heart of the issue, but you don't need to fucking head first right in there, okay? I'm going to take a couple more, and then we're going to see bottom of the deck energy. This is something you have to fight, and a cycle that has to be broken with bottom of the deck energy, Conjure. You were made for this. You were made to do this, and you've been made strong enough to actually get through this and work out some family issues. We've got Ancestors, the King of Lost Things, Necessary Violence, and Punch a Cop. You are 100% here to break this cycle. This cycle might have, I don't want to say it started with you, but it was carried on through you, and now you are here to break it. Your ancestors have given you enough on either side to take care of it. You just have to find the fucking will. You see how he's looking away from this necessary violence? You know there's things that you need to do that are not going to be pleasant or pretty to do, but you have to, okay? You have got to fly in the face of everything you've been doing up until now, okay? That does mean letting this person protect themselves, because they're a grown-up, letting this person protect themselves, and addressing what you can to make sure that if this person is going to stay, which is not clear, if this person is going to stay, that it doesn't cause any problems between you and your Hierophant, okay? I really hope this helped. Work on it. Love you.